knowing that my nephew would beat me with a USDA prime steak and threw me off a balcony. Am I the jerk for refusing to help with his medical care? I know this sounds fake, but I swear on my medical license, every word is true. So I, 30F, am a doctor. I posted a while back about my sister-in-law, 33F, her obsession with the king of organs, a shirtless raw meat influencer, and meat-only diet, and how that ended with my nephew beating me with a steak and pushing me off a balcony after failing the SAT. I died. And then, somehow, I woke up at his 1-month birthday party. This time, I decided not to interfere. In my last life, every time the baby needed actual food, something with carbs or nutrients, I was the one paying for it. My family told me that since I advocated for a scientific diet for the baby, I should be the one paying for it. So when my mom told me, once again, that she and dad were too old to manage a newborn's diet and that it was now on me, I straight out refused. That was the beginning. A few nights later, my brother, 35M, called me in a panic. The baby had a high fever, wasn't eating, wouldn't stop crying. My sister-in-law was refusing to take him to urgent care. I had just gotten off a 12-hour shift at the hospital, so I told him I wasn't coming over. They ended up booking an appointment with a primal healer. He wasn't a licensed medical professional. He had an online certificate in something called ancestral wellness and ran a YouTube channel where he teaches Pomeranians to howl at the moon for 8 hours straight. By the time they showed up at his shack of a clinic, the baby's fever was spiking past 105 degrees Fahrenheit. The primal healer held a raw venison slab above the baby's head and prescribed an ice bath, beef tallow rubbed on the chest, and a walk in the cold night air to awaken his primal instincts. Later that night, my brother called again. The baby's lips were turning blue. I told him calmly to go to the ER. My sister-in-law still refused. She told me that the only medication they were allowed to give her baby was a beta blocker because it blocks beta energy from neutering his primal instincts. Eventually, while my sister-in-law went outside to roar out the illness, my brother slipped out the back and smuggled the baby into urgent care like he was hiding contraband meat. They gave fluids, ran labs, treated the fever. The baby stabilized. My sister-in-law showed up halfway through and tried to rip the IV out of the baby's arm. Security had to escort her out while she screamed about brainwashing and pharmaceutical psyops. 2 days later, the baby was fine. My sister-in-law went on Facebook and thanked the primal healer for unlocking my nephew's alpha pathways so that Western medicine could do its job. I didn't comment. This time, I'm keeping my distance. I've already died once, not planning to die again. Am I the jerk?